All right. Apologies, Shibby's. I was in Shibby's stream. He was winding it down. I hate to leave before it's over when I'm in a stream like that, especially if I'm a mod. Just, yeah, just because it seems rude. But um, we need to get going here. So come on in, folks. Come on in. Let me know if you want to sell. Just like on Big T and Mama T's, I will make a list. In fact, I have Rosebud down as number 1 so far. Number 2, Southern Coins. Number 3 will be Casey Rhodes. Just let me know if you want to sell. And if you want to send an email, earlybirdtradeday@gmail.com, you know how it works. We'll let Mark welcome in. How are you? You must be related to Ben. So apologies, but I do love Shibby Rob. Shibby Rob, Big Flip, Ashes, Ray. That's kind of the core of my YouTube experience. Big T and Mama T, of course. I didn't mean to leave them out, certainly. They are, and Ida Herring. I don't get in Ida's in the morning. It's too early for me, 5, 6 in the morning, especially if I'm on streams late in the evening. Older brother, good. All right. So you probably have stories to tell on him. Is that right? Is my sound okay? All right. Can you hear me all right? Just, I should check on that. Just in case. Hopefully he pops in tonight. In fact, I'm kind of waiting. I have a book here. He did me a solid. He sent me 2 coins that are going to complete my book, and I wanted to show it on the live stream. I haven't put them in yet. Tim's brother from another mother. I hear you there. Captain Vic, welcome in. How are you? I'm just going to kind of putz away here till we get a few people in. Get as many people as we can in here so that we have more buyers, more sellers. That's better for everybody all the way around. There was not a flea market today. Big T and Mama T took the day off. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe more will come in this evening than we've had. Oh, there you are, Rosebud. Good, good, good. Yeah. So, Rosebud, I have a list. I have you down as number 1 because I had your emails. Ray wasn't able to stream yesterday. He had asked me to do it, but I was not able to stream. And you know that, well, it's just, I have a lot going on with my special sister. And I couldn't get what I needed to do done and be back here and stream. And I can't stream when she's with me. So it just didn't happen. But I knew I'd be able to stream tonight. AZ Coins, how are you? Lisa Anderson, now we're getting some folks in. Take a minute, if you will, and share it out. Let folks know that we are up and going, and we can get folks in here. Maybe get more than we normally have. Southern Coin. So I have Rosebud is number 1, Southern Coins at number 2. Casey Rhodes sent an email, so that Casey will be number 3. If anybody else would like to sell, let me know in the chat. I have anything from number 4 on available. If you want to, you need Stan and Vincent, and you'll be all set. Well, both good choices, Southern Coin. Hopefully, they come on in so we can get them going. I'm going to mute just briefly here, folks. I'm not disappearing, I'm just muting briefly. Um, Apologies for that. I have, you might be able to hear, I have Shibi running here kind of in the background while he's winding down. 80% of your sales are from them. The other 20% is split between Ray and other occasional buyers. I hear you, Southern Coin. I have had a rough, what are we looking at now? 7 months of not being really as active, or maybe a little longer than that. But I'm looking forward to getting back up and going. Thomas chipped on a nickel, $3 super sticker. I need to write that down because Thomas, um, I do have giveaways here. If we get to $50, I have a couple of V-nickels in here that I will give away. Um, and if we get to $100, super chats, super stickers, cash apps, whatever you want to send, however you want to send it, then I do have a 1 ounce. So I appreciate it. Um, I appreciate that very much. Thomas tripped on a nickel. In fact, let me, how do I do that here? Oh, I have to do it on this side. Respond and show it. Da-dun, da-da. Bill 457, how are you? Welcome in. If anybody's looking for any world coins, let Southern Coins know. He'll dig them out and have them ready for his turn on the camera. Sorry you're dealing with that, Bill. Shibby Reed, thank you all. Shibby Raider, thank you, Raiders. I appreciate that. My camera is not quite in focus. I am down to the nitty gritty of what I have available here, too. So, my goodness. Thank you, Raiders. Doug Harding, welcome in. Siren, thank you for being here. We have 23 watching now. 2 thumbs up, but that could be completely wrong because I know unless I refresh, it won't update. So it is flea market. It is late flea market. I do have a list. If you would like to sell or get on the list, just shout at me there in the chat. I have Rosebud with emails at number 1. Southern Coins will be at number 2. Casey Rhodes with an email at number 3. Lisa, oh, thank you for asking about my sister. It's Lisa, it's a rough situation. We had some testing done back in March, end of March, beginning of April. She is in heart failure. We knew that, but she's now at advanced stages of heart failure. And Ray, you're number 4. And we suspect that maybe she's got some dementia, something going on there. We aren't really sure, and it's she's not, it's not something that we can assess with her just because of her special needs anyways. But outbursts of anger that are just really difficult to manage. But thank you, Lisa, for asking. She is a blessing. Yay, Siren got her package. Yay. Papa Frank, good to see you. Let me get the link here. There you go, Southern Coins and Ray. So yeah, Lisa, my other sister kind of takes the brunt of it because she lives there with our special sister, and she has my other sister has a daughter who is due this week with baby number 5. And so my sister will be taking the other 4 kids, which puts my special sister on me maybe a little bit more this week, but we'll see. And we'll see how it goes with her. All right, I have a little special thing here. I was hoping that Ben would hop in. And he hasn't, but I just wanted to show. Ben had Ashes send me a couple of coins here that I've been needing. The 83P and D to complete my Washington Quarter album. I did not put them in yet because I wanted to let Ben know on a live chat. There they go right there. I will put those in an album after I get a glove on. And then this album, for which I have had this Post-it note for a long time, will be complete. So Ben, thank you, thank you, thank you. I absolutely appreciate that. I appreciate all the business I've done back and forth with you. And that album, wahoo! I'm super excited about having it finished. So with that, all right, I'm going to start with, Lisa says, hey, Southern, you want me to text Vincent? Sure. Wayne Blackfrog, welcome in. Thank you for coming. So let me go ahead and kick this off. I will start with the emails, and oh my gosh, they changed StreamYard. And it doesn't have headings anymore, so I'm kind of guessing what I'm doing. But let me make sure. EC, how are you? Welcome in. I am running the late flea market today for Ashes. So I saw your video yesterday about the dime, and I'm not sure how you're doing that with Vincent and giving away, but I'm happy to include that however we need to. All right, we're gonna go on to number 1. This will be just like the flea market that on Mama T's channel. Right now I have Rosebud at number 1, Southern Coins at number 2, Casey Rhodes at number 3, Ray at number 4. Let me know if you would like to sell or come up. I have number 5 on open, and I will put you on the list so I make sure that we get to you. That is Vincent's call. Okay. All right. So Rosebud, are you still in chat? I saw you earlier. I'm going to assume you are still here. Casey Rhodes says British stuff, Southern Coins. So I have here from Rosebud, and just to let you know, Rosebud takes Zelle, Venmo, PayPal goods and services only, and add 3% to that. I will share Rosebud's email, or he will share it since he is a mod here on my channel, right in the chat. So we have here bin or trade on this 1883 to 1912 V nickels. I'm going to drop that into chat. Missing only the 85 coin. They are good to XF. Asking $350 plus $6 ship. He does combine shipping if you buy multiple lots. Or he will trade for 10 1-ounce decent silver bars, rounds, or coins. So let me get this up here where you can maybe see these a little bit better. And I'll go slow on these so you get a look at them. And I'll zoom up on this page. See if I can get in there a little bit closer. Give you an idea. Again, this is Rosebuds. The information is in chat from both Rosebud and myself. So if there's any interest, let us know there in the chat. Hey, Dandy Dave, welcome in. And Kevin Rose, how are you? Kevin, if you're going to send stuff, go ahead and send an email. You would be, I'm doing a list like Mama T does in the mornings since it's flea market. Right now we're looking at some coins from Rosebud. I'm going to go back through just to give you another look here. This V-nickel album. Liberty Head nickels. If anybody wants to sell, just let us know. Happy to put you on the list. There's a Rosebud's email if anybody wants to email him. Well, you never know. We have a few different people in this evening, Kevin. So you never know. All right, this is a bin choice. These are proof quarter sets. These are 6 state quarter sets. $5 each plus 6 shipping. He does combine ship. So California, Minnesota, Oregon, Kansas, West Virginia. In the hard plastic case, there is no COA. And these would be, these are not actual photos. These are stock photos. The first 2 photos here are actual photos in the case. Sterner Reynolds, welcome in. How are you? So $5 for the set, $6 shipping. He does combine ship. He said there are 6 sets. So folks, if you're looking for giveaways or maybe to purchase stuff for St. Jude's, 6 sets, you could buy all 6 sets. The 2005 Welsterner, right? Been better, been worse. Hey, I'm upright, walking. All right, we're moving on. We have the 69 PDNS uncirculated. It's a US Mint set in the envelope. It is a bin or make an offer. $10 plus 5 combined shipping. The 69D Kennedy half dollar is 40% silver. So again, the 69D is 40%. They didn't have a P because the FLEA because they put in the extra penny that year. $10 plus 5 combined ship. It's for the set, Casey Rhodes. It's a US Mint set in the envelope. The only silver one would be the 40%er. Apologies to you both. I didn't mean to leave you down in the basement there. All right. I got you down, Keepin. You will be number 5. Casey says $12. Casey, it's a bin of $10. His shipping is $5. Are you offering 12 shipped? Is that what you're hoping for? All right. You have an offer, Rosebud, of $12 shipped. That's up to you, Rosebud. We'll wait until you reply. Again, Casey's offering $12 shipped if you'll take it. Or counter, or whatever you want to do. I'm not sure what your bottom line is on this. Deal. Rosebud says deal. You never know unless you ask, folks. So there you go. We're making deals. $12. Casey, that goes to you. Rosebud will put his information there in the chat, Casey, on this deal. Congratulations on that. And now we will move on. Big Flip Coins, $5 super chat. Thank you for that, boss man. Sorry to get you in off the lake. New here. You're always new here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, we're $8 towards our $50 giveaway. How about that? And $8 towards our $100. I don't remember the last time I made that. All right, let's move on here. Thank you, Big Flip. I appreciate that. Always love you and Flipside. What do we have here? We have a bicentennial 1775, 1776 proof dollar. It is clad. This Ike is clad, folks. So he's asking a bin of 8 plus $1 $1 ship, or he will combine it. There's a bicentennial. And hey, next year, you might want to pick these up. I mean, these might be kind of popular next year. Yeah, I'm just looking at that going, wait a minute. I think it's just mistyped, Rosebud, that this isn't an Ike. So is it the wrong photo, Rosebud, or is it a typo? You straighten me out there. Yeah, I know it's a goof up one way or the other. I'm just not sure which way. Rosebud is the best. That's what I thought. It's hard when you're, especially if you're using your phone, sometimes to see which photo is which. All right. If you want to resend Rosebud, um, I'll just delete this. Or do you have a price that you want to sell this one at? I don't care either way. But if you want to resend for the bicentennial, I'll pull your email up in between whomever. If you want me to delete this one, you just let me know, bud, because I understand about, foo bars. Mistakes happen to all of us. Oh, Southern coins, right? Yeah, that could have been painful. Okay, perfect. I'm deleting that. All right. So um, Rosebud's going to resend. Right, Southern coins. I'm gonna chill for a minute just to see if if Rosebud's email will pop in. I see we've got some from Kevin. Um, so after I get this little email here from Rosebud, then we'll have Southern Coins, then we have Casey Rhodes, then we have Ray, and then we have Kevin. We've got sellers tonight, folks. I hope we have buyers too. Sellers and buyers makes the world go around, for sure, for sure. In fact, Rosebud, don't even send don't even send a descript. I'll just go back and grab the description out of the trash, out of the one I deleted. Kim Campbell, how are you? So, folks, if you had a wallet with me, I shipped all wallets. They went out Friday. And I can go through who that would be. So you should be getting a package this week from me. I didn't ship the first week like normal because, well, it was a holiday week and it was our 40th anniversary. So I have Barla, Just Stack It, Rosebud, Kim Campbell, Vincent, Ray, Thomas Tripton, and Nickel, Cyclone 13, Stan, and Kylie. You all have packages out there en route. So watch for those this week. Hopefully they come in. Thank you, Dandy Dave. Yep, it was our 40th anniversary. We didn't. We bought a steak and cooked steak for dinner that night, and then our kids took us out. It fell on a Wednesday, and then of course the 4th of July was Friday, so the kids took us out to dinner Saturday night for prime rib, and that was delicious. I'm just chilling here, waiting for that Rosebud email to come in. And maybe, Rosebud, while we're waiting for it, Casey, you only have one email. I might, as long as I'm in the emails, I'm going to kind of jump over Southern Coins. And Casey, I'll just show yours real quick if that's okay. So we have something different here, folks, from Casey. And so Casey takes Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. He has 2 graded comic books. He will trade for silver or $25 each. Shipping is $7.50. And let's show these. I wish Nerd was in here. Yes, Kim. In fact, I expect him to maybe jump in at some point. His vacation is going great. He was in DC, and he says he's now in Philly. So looks like I saw some pictures. Looks like they're having a great road trip. He and the other half, the spousal unit. All right, I'm going to get up in here. We have a Green Lantern. This is a 6.0 white pages. It's a +1. Green Lantern comic. Polaris, God of Magnetism. Oh, that's great. All right. And this one is a Justice League Europe, featuring the return of the Global Guardians. This is an annual 1990 DC comic. 4.0 off-white to white pages. How awesome is that? Uh-oh. You never know. Yeah, we don't see Nerd that often. He's pretty busy, but I know his daughter will be off to college this fall, and that might change things for him a little bit in terms of his personal time. You can still send it, Rosebud. I did move on. I'm showing Casey's email right now, but if you want to send it, I'm happy to go back and show it. But I understand if you don't want to wait around for that too. Totally get it. All right. Again, these are from Casey Rhodes, folks. A couple of DC comic books. Where's our comic book fans? They are graded. He will trade for silver, or they are $25 each. Shipping is $7.50 because, of course, they are a little bigger, and we'll have to go in a larger box. All right, Rosebud. I appreciate you, Rosebud. I'm so glad you sent some emails in, and I'm glad you got a sale out of tonight. That's fantastic. All right, folks, let me get back to our panel here. And we will start with Southern Coins, and then we'll hop over to Ray, and then I'll go back to the emails with Kevin Rose. So here we are.
Good. I got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all that's down there. Shipping's $5 just to tell you otherwise. I think that's it. Got a couple of 1 ounce silver bars, $40 a piece, either or. Sunshine Minting and a Scottsdale, $40 a piece on those. Got a 2 ounce Monarch Metals pour, $80 on that one. was interested in that. I got one's a roll of war nickels, and I meant to look this up ahead of time. I forgot, but I'm going to have those at melt or whatever is closest to it. So melt is basically it's $86. Do it for $85 if I was interested in a roll of war nickels. Got 40 of them in there, so $85 on those. Those got some Zombuk coppers. Got these are $5 a piece. I got a few of each. Got the Elegant, the newest release, which is the Zombol, the Mortuga, and the Killer Rand. Got those coppers. Also got some of the foils, and these are 15 a piece. I got the Zombol, the whatever the Kookaburra is supposed to be, Killer Rand, or that's the Kangaroo and Killer Rand, and the Elegant. Those. The foils are 15 a piece. I was interested in those. This one's pretty neat. So this one is Solomon Islands. $1. It is nickel with gold plating. I got that at $25. It's kind of a neat piece. Got the Sphinx on it. Pretty neat. Let's see. A few other things. Got Afghanistan 2.5 rupees. I'm not 100% sure what year it is. I got that at $75. That SH1299 is like their year. I don't know what that equates to in a Gregorian calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Got that. I got a few of
Tim
these.
Campbell says bin one each of the copper round.
Okay. Grab a couple flips. They're not loose. Maybe.
Vincent, welcome in. Good to see you this evening.
Hey, Vincent. All right. These things are selling about as fast as I thought they would. Threw up the foils on eBay and like sold.
Well, and folks, with the proposed tariffs coming up on copper, you might go ahead and snatch it up while you can.
I got this one is Israeli. I think it's 25. Yep, 25 lirat. $35 on that one. I got a few of these, so if you want more than one, I got like 3 or 4 other ones. Got asked to see some British stuff, so I got a bunch of that. If you're looking for anything else, let me know. Got this one is a 2023 Britannia. Actually, that is under melt at the moment. That's gonna be $40. I needed to update that pricing. Tells you how long I've had this thing. That's $40 because I currently have that under melt. I don't even do it at melt. I'll call it 38 if anybody wants it at 38.
Everyday opportunity. How are you doing, brother?
Got a 1887 shilling that somebody made like a little necklace. $15 on that.
Is your opportunity?
Yeah, definitely going back in time for a minute. I've had it for a little while. I haven't had a chance to update pricing. I had that at a show last week, and silver was like 37. Nobody even said anything about that. Somebody could have got a deal.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
That's the funny thing. There's a half crown. That might need to get updated. I think 1909 might be a better date.
And I think Casey was saying he was interested in the British stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of what I pulled out a chunk of it. I had more than
Casey,
I thought.
yeah, I hope you're here and watching, Casey.
There's a Sheffield penny Condor token. I got a crap ton of Condor tokens. But the Condor tokens are pretty cool. Think Civil War token, but British and older. There's an 1814
Stop watching
penny
my
token.
video and get over here. He just commented on my video. I told him it's time to be over
1970 here. Half crown, $12. That's just clad. Had that for a long time. I've had like 2 logo changes since then. I can tell how long I've had something by what the back of the flip is. So like the white ones I've had for longer, because I've switched those to blue. So I can tell how long I've had something. There's your 1915 half crown. $35 on that. This one's kind of neat. They had a proof silver version and then a clad not proof version. This one is the silver proof. 1977, 25 pence. I think it's a Jubilee coin. I got that at $40. That is sterling too. So, focus. Got 1890. This one's a double florin. 782,000 minted. I got that at $80.
Yeah, Vincent, just let me know how you want to do a giveaway a dime tonight, and I'm happy to do that. I do have a giveaway tool primed, and I can do a race or whatever.
It's a 1891 crown. Kind of slick, but it's $50, and these go for about 100 when they're pretty nice. So, what a bunch of I had a lot more British stuff than I thought I did.
And Casey, don't hesitate to shoot out an offer.
Yeah, make an offer.
Coins is great to work with. So, if you see something, shoot an offer. And if you're not here and you're watching this on replay or something, send in an email.
Yep. This one's pretty cool. Got a British medal, 1935. This is silver. Hey, Moose Socks.
There he is. He was too busy watching my video.
This one's really nice. Got some really nice colors starting to form on it. It'll focus. Sheesh. Killing me.
Weren't those some great old coins, Moose Socks?
British adjacent, 1935 India 5 Corey. There's British India. It's British adjacent. Let's see. Got a few Condor tokens. I know Moose Socks like those. 1792. Focus.
Moose Socks.
There's a 1794. I think I have a couple of these. That I know I have a couple of these. I recognize the design. That one for sure. A couple of those. There's a 1790 Condor. That one's actually in pretty nice shape. It's definitely like red brown, not just brown. One each of the copper. You got it, Vincent. Y'all got me digging for flips. I still got at least 2 of all the foils. I think I only have like 1 Zomble foil note left, so just keep that in mind.
Vincent?
Yep, got them.
One each copper rounds.
So 1842 hold 4 pence, which is not a common denomination. So the fact that it's hold is even interesting. Hey, speaking of nerd.
How are you, nerd? Good to see you.
There is someone we haven't seen in a while.
Your ears must be burning because we literally just had an email of a graded comic book, and I was saying, I wish Nerd was here. Where is he?
What is that, Big Flip?
Big Flip. Flip.
Hey, Nerd. Good to see you, brother. He's had his summer off. I don't know why he's not been up here.
The Monument Metals bar is.
That one is 80. It's a 2-ounce pour.
Wayne, I don't know if you heard it's $80 because it's a 2-ounce pour.
Yep. You got it. Cool. There's that. There's a little enameled 3 pence, 1887 enameled 3 pence. Which is kind of neat. You don't see a lot of the enameled stuff. It varies. I've seen a big group of it. I've seen small groups of it. There's a little 1/4 ounce Britannia, 2025, $15. How'd I drop it? $15 on that. Got a 1928 1/4 rupee. And 1942 1 rupee. That's British tangent because it's British India. Also 1914. Again, British tangent.
Will do, Vincent. I'll
bend the 35. 40. All right.
Yeah. Casey wants the 25 1/4.
See the Condor tokens in. Yeah, my socks. Let me do that 1/4 ounce real quick. There's the. I think I got a 23 or 24 floating around too. Just a little bullion piece. Condors. Surprisingly difficult to dig back out. I got way too many of those things. But there's so many different ones.
All right. Casey says bin for 15.
Got it.
Okay, Rosebud. I'll show him after Southern Coins is done. I'll show him, and then I'll do
Casey.
I'll do a giveaway from Vincent.
There's
right, congratulations, Casey. You're showing the Condor tokens now for Moose.
Yes. And I actually got a couple of these I bet he hasn't seen before, because I just got these in like last week, and I hadn't seen them before. So I'm going to show these because he has to see these ones again. Just run through those pretty quick. Okay, I think I've shown these off a couple times. There's a 1814. Definitely seen some better days on this one. That also could just be the flip. Now, yeah, I haven't seen some better days. There's 1812 Sheffield. A little harder to. Get it out of this. There we go. That might be a little bit better. There we go. That's a little bit better. So there's those. Let me show these while I'm thinking about them. I think they're Condors, or they're something adjacent to a store card. I don't know. I hadn't seen it before. And the labels on these are strictly what I pulled off the label the guy bought them from. So these are all like farthing tokens. And I hadn't seen too many farthing Condor tokens. Focus. There's that one. They're all like 1838, 1839. They got some pretty cool designs on them.
Vincent says, win the 1914 rupee for 30.
1914 rupee to Vincent. So there's this one. T-dealer.
Nerds, send emails or come on up on panel. Show us what you got.
This one's pretty cool. This one's got like a hot air balloon on it, which is pretty neat. And for, 1840s, these all got really good detail on them still, honestly. Oop. So, I can't hold on to nothing tonight. But they're kind of like just store cards, but they're British store cards.
Casey wants to know if you showed a Philippines half.
I did. Give me just a minute to finish this last one, and I'll show that one again. And this one's got it's got a lock, it's got a key, it's got something else on there. I'm not 100% sure what it had to do with this guy's store. I don't know why the lock has to do anything with the grocery store, but okay. So I thought the farthing ones were pretty cool. Got this one, $25. And this one's just a really nice example.
Right, moose ox.
Right?
Some beautiful ones. Okay, Casey, here's that. Here's
There's
that one
hat.
you wanted to see.
Let's see. I think I have another one. This one's a little
Casey
more.
says
worn.
bin.
Bin that one. Okay.
Bin that one half, that first one.
That one's not as nice of an example. A little more speculated. That. Got a 1917 Egypt. That might be a 50s. I might have mislabeled that as a 5 piastre. But I probably had this one for a little while. That. Got a couple of these 20 kopecks. This one's 1924 Russia. Got
Okay,
the
Lisa.
focus. Come on. Got your hammer and sickle on that one. There's a 1904. And I'm going to say Vincent Bin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think he looks for 1904. I think.
Well,
1904 or 1934. One of those two.
Sometimes Vincent will go back and rewatch to kind of pick up stuff too. So
yeah, Stan likes to do it where I just, as soon as I put it away, he bins it. This one's pretty neat. Weird denomination. Weimar Republic 1932 Forpfennig. It's a quarter-sized piece of copper, but it's pretty neat. Not something you see too often. Then it got a little 1775 Peru, 1 real. And it'll focus. Kind of slick, but it's also like a year older than the U.S. It's almost like it's 250 years old. What do you want from it? So got those. I think that kind of filled the request line temporarily.
Mosox wants to know how many farthing tokens do you have, and maybe working on a package of those for him.
I think there's 5 of them. 3, 4, 5. Got 5 of them. I think I got them all at $30 a piece. Yeah. One of those. I'm gonna double check what I paid on them. New socks. If you want them all, I'll do 25 a piece, and there's 5 of them.
Let us know, Moosocks. $25 a piece. He's knocking $5 off each. There's 5 of them.
Here's the 04 Kopek to Vincent.
Okay, Moosocks says bin that.
Got him.
And Vincent is binning the 04 20 Kopek.
Casey, the bars are $40 a piece. On those. Let's see what else we got. Got a couple of new things that came in.
$40 a piece on the Scottsdale bars.
And got a 1970. This one's a Swiss metal. You're fine, Vincent.
Vincent's trying to catch up. I thought so. I wondered about that.
So 90% silver. It's a Seafaring Company Swiss metal. I mean, it's pretty cool. It is silver.
What's it say on it?
It's a Seafaring Company. Try to pronounce that name. Good luck.
Oh, it's the name. Okay, yeah, not going to even attempt it.
Yeah, Seafaring Company of the. I had to put it in 2 lines because there wasn't enough room on one. Good luck trying to pronounce that. Got that at $50.
The Viberwald Stutzer C, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't speak Swiss. Casey Rhodes, it is a Zombux. It's a killer rand.
They're Zombux, Casey. I don't know if you're familiar with the Zombux, but it is.
Yeah, another Israeli.
The
Got this one in
Apocalypse.
1974 10 lyric. $45 on that one. Had a bunch of the Israeli stuff, and Stan came through and cleaned me out like one show. I had like 6 pieces, and Stan bought like 4 of them.
Ooh.
So
Cartier Silver would love that Swiss coin. Let them know that we're here, Kim Campbell. Get Cartier in here.
For focus, it's tiny.
I know he's in Mama T's often, but I haven't seen him in here. Ooh, a British
India. So this one is a 2 annas. It's British adjacent. 1888. Pretty good detail still for as small as it is and as old as it is. Got that. Got a New Brunswick halfpenny. It's got a ship on it, so where's frostbite? Ships exist on a lot of coins. You would honestly be surprised how many ships are on things.
I think it's Frostbite that really likes the ships on coins.
Oh yeah, I had a guy at a local show like ships on stuff too. I had to turn him away because he kept being a pain in the butt at the table. Like I said, just move along, just go, because he's being a pain in the butt. Won't haggle over everything.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's like, I don't care if you want to make a deal, but it's like, I have not these, but some other like generic copper rounds. They're $3 a piece or 2 for $5. He's like, well, what if I buy like 10 of them? I said, I can do like $2 a piece even, like, or $1.75, something like that. Pretty good price on it. And he still was like, no, I'm going to come back on that. Never came back.
Oh.
Just wanting to be a kind of a turd. So they're pretty cool.
All right, Kim, thank you. She just shared and tagged him. Southern Coins is in my bot, so if you need his information, you just type ! Southern Coins.
Yes,
zoom in on the 88. I don't know why the bot isn't bringing that up, Lisa. Let me look.
There's that 88.
There's no S at the end, Lisa. It's just Southern Coin.
Yep, that's a problem. You got that one, Vincent?
Vincent says, bin. Thank you, Thomas tripped on a nickel. You got it right. It should hop up there now.
A couple of Mexico nuts. I really like the colors on this one.
How much is shipping?
$5.
$5.
Unless you're Vincent and have a giant wallet.
Is that Mexico?
Yes.
Let me see if I have that one.
It's a 1915, Ray.
Yeah, I don't think
it's a however you say.
I do actually have one.
OAXACA. I have no idea how to say that. I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah, it's Oaxaca. Yeah, I do have one actually.
It's got some really cool color on it.
It does. They sure do. Ooh, no, that one I don't have. I want that one.
You want that one? Okay.
I want that one.
Oh, I'll add that to your wallet.
Yeah, to my debt.
Really? It's not as bad as it has been.
I know. Sure that.
I've tried to be nice. That helps.
Hopefully, if I can knock some of this stuff out today.
Oh, China.
Yep.
1936 China. One yuan. Mark wants to know if you do 38 on the 1 ounce bars.
I'd like to do 40 on them.
That was a 1 yuan.
I like to do 40 on them just because I don't think I could replace them for 38 right now. I don't think they're replaceable at 38. This one's neat. I have not had one of these before. This one is an emergency issue Philippines note from 1944. I got that $25. I think I've only seen a couple of these. I have some like the 2s. I have a 2 and a 5, I think, of this design. I got a bunch of like Philippine knockout, which is pretty cool. Oaxaca, got it. Okay. This is pretty cool. So everybody seen like the Noah's Ark silver coin, bullion coin, whatever. This one's that as a note. So this is
I think
Armenia.
Casey's trying to poke the bear there with his 38.50 per bar.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do 40 on them. I don't think I can replace them for less than 40 right now. This one's a Noah's Ark banknote, which is pretty cool. Comes in a set, tells you the whole thing there. Pretty cool. I got that $25. I just think it's kind of a cool.
Cool Noah's Ark.
I think that's from the same place that I have the Jesus note.
I don't know.
Any Noah's Arks
Price
lovers
note.
out there?
I do
What's-
have the bullion coin as well. I just got to dig it out.
Uh-huh.
For all you, this piece might actually have more shipping. This is for all you Canadian aficionados. Got the, what year is this one? This one's 73, I think. Yeah. Got the 4 coin set. It's got 2 5s and 2 10s. It's like almost 5 ounces of silver in there. It's like just under 4.5. It's like 4.3, something like that. Full set. I got that $200. I think that's where I've seen some of these sell for before. Everything's everywhere. So, but pretty cool. I have seen a couple where it's like the whole like 40 coin set. And it's literally like 3 foot by 2 foot wide. It's huge. But it's cool. And it's like 40 coin set. Something like that. Let's back here. Got a lot of paper money stuff. Let's do some of the bigger notes, just because it's cool. Got an Israeli banknote, 5 shekel, $8 on that one. And if I'm running too long, just tell me and I'll hop down.
Oh, you're fine. You're.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let you run a bit. Olympic commemorative ? From Dandy
Yes.
Dave.
That's what those were.
Okay.
I can make you a millionaire for $15. I make 5 million marks for $15. A little not geld kind of piece when Germany was going through all its crazy inflation. There's a 10 mark from 1920. That. This one's actually still spendable, I think. This one's a Swiss 10 franc from 1974. Pretty sure it's still spendable. Oh. But I got that $15. Exchange rate on this is like 13. Somewhere in that realm. So, got that. This one is from Laos. 100 kip. 74 to 76. And couldn't find actual date on it. App I was using to get dates said it was some kind of date range. Got that. Got another Chinese note. This one is a 10 won from 1942. Pretty cool design on that side. Chinese got pretty good banknotes. I'll give them that. They got some really interesting designs on their old stuff, but so did the U.S. There's a Confederate $10. Got that at $50. Somebody get this thing. I'm tired of looking at it. I've had this thing for like over a year. I'm tired of looking at it. Got another Mexico. This one's a big old 1 peso. 1914. $15 on that one. Ray, you already have this one. I've already checked with you.
Yeah, I have the one.
So got some of those. Those are some like the bigger bills. Got a bunch of like stuff a little more on this side. There's a Hong Kong 1 cent. Oh yeah, Swiss coin, which it's a metal. It's not really a coin. There's no denomination on it. Cool. I got it at 50. It is 90% silver. I looked it up on Numista, and it's got like a rarity score of like 95 on Numista, which I'm not 100% sure how the whole rarity score, how they figure that out, but if it's close to 100, it's more rare than a 1. So, there's a occupation 1 shilling from Japan.
Cartier, welcome in. Good to see you. 2 requests. I would like to see that Philippines emergency issue again, and then that Swiss coin for Cartier.
Yes.
Which, okay.
That one. I looked at the only place I could find it was Numista. I could not find an NGC listing for it. So
Cartier, Kim thought you might be interested in this.
And
Okay, nerd. Sounds great. You sent an email.
yeah, the 20. I got a few other denominations as well, so I just had to dig them out.
Okay, would you? Yeah, I'd be interested in those.
Okay,
The
I know
emergency.
I definitely got some. I had a couple right here because I got duplicates. I have two of these. They were a little more expensive because they're in plastic, but these ones are pretty neat. I accidentally bought two of them. I like the design. I didn't realize I had two. So, but I got two of these in plastic. The raw ones aren't as expensive. So,
Yeah, I'm specifically looking for the war
okay,
issue.
okay, yeah, I will dig those out and see what I can find. Definitely would take me a couple minutes. I
No
can
problem.
want to hop down. I'll dig them out. I'll send you some pictures.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
just gonna be easier. There's a Maldives 5 whatever note. There's another ship on it. That's $10.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
World money is a lot more interesting than U.S. money. This one's a 1953 5 fin from China. Chinese banknotes not that difficult to get, surprisingly. You just don't see
Right.
them that often. You would be surprised what you can find on eBay and whatnot, and shows and etc. etc. I think I got a couple of these. I got a one. I think there's another. I got like a 5 or something cent.
And that's Burma.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure that's what the guy had it listed at when I bought it. I just know the Japanese government issued 1 cent for somewhere. They did all different countries during World War II. I've had cents, centavos, rupees. They did some. Let's see if I can find a couple of them. I had some. They're smaller notes. So I put them in a different holder. Yeah, so there's like a 5 yen, 10 cent. There's a couple. I got a few others. They did a bunch. They did some marks, dollars, rupees, pesos. Basically, if the Japanese thought they were going to take over a country, they made some. It's military script, yes.
Okay. I've got one for Burma. I've got the one whatever. I have a 1, a 10, and a quarter rupee.
$10, Vincent, on the Maldives. I got a bunch of the military script. I bought like 100-ish note group and just had a bunch in it. Let's see. I think I had more in this pile. Then the 10. You got it, Vincent. Ooh, I'm running out of space. These one's a neat little double set. These are Austrian knockout, so not just German. And same price as normal. I just got them in two in one holder, $6. I got an Austrian and some German knockout. They're $3 a piece. So if anyone wants to see any of those, I got a bunch of it. Grab. Being a little picky, I'm skipping some stuff. There's another. Well, this one's Japanese note, 50 sen from 1944, and that's $10. Another Chinese note, 1949, 2 cents. I think it was. I don't know. The denomination might be a little off. But smaller note, $8 on that. This is pretty cool. This is a Delarue ATM test note. This is like how they would test, make sure that ATMs and everything are working right. I think, be entirely wrong about what it is, but it's just kind of neat. I'd never seen one before.
Interesting.
It's like the 70s. $25 on that. That's where the guy. I'm hoping that's legal to own. I mean, you can own
Yeah,
a
it's
die.
like I have a $1 note that the Chinese use for training, training purposes, for American money.
Yeah. I mean, you can own an exploding die pack that's been deactivated, so
Yeah.
I don't know why you would want that, but you can. There's a Malaysia and British Borneo $1. Lisa Anderson, I got it. So country no longer exists. Look this one up. It had a range anywhere from like $8 to like $100, just depending on the condition. So I kind of split the difference at 25 because it's not like the nicest, but it's pretty decent looking note. Let me see if I can find those Philippines real quick. I tend to keep them together just while I'm thinking about it because I will forget. There's one kind of 2 pesos.
Moosok says, I saw a graded die pack at the Raleigh Coin Show.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if like you should be able to own that, but it's kind of neat that you can. There's a 5 peso.
I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah. There's kind of like what I was talking about with the Japanese. They issued like there's 10 golden. It's like they were going for like Scandinavia at one point. They've made them for like everywhere. There's Philippines 10 pesos. Like right here. There's another kind of 2 pesos. I think that's all the Philippines. I got a couple of these that are Japanese $10. I got all sorts of stuff. This is why I say tell me what you're looking for. I mean, I need specifics.
Did anybody see anything that they'd like a second look at, or do you have any special requests?
A couple different 10 pesos. I think that's all the Philippines I had. I thought I had a little more, but I think it's just all modern. Yeah, I think that's all the emergency issue notes. So, pull the Japanese back out of there. Get that out of the way. So, got 2 peso, which is pretty neat. Got a 10. I hadn't seen the 10 before. I'd seen some of the 2s. These are all, I think, from the 40s-ish. They're emergency issue stuff. There's a 5. I think one of these is Gorilla Money. There's a 5. There's emergency issue. The Japanese $10. $10 golden, $10. Yeah, there's a $10. I think I might have had 2 of these. I had 2 with the 10 pesos. My God. Anybody else ever forget like their own math? Like you just had it and then you just
All
like,
the time.
Okay, I'm making sure it's just not just me. Let's see. What size? Okay, that's the big notes. Yep, I got 2 of the $10. I want a Bank of Guyana $20. There's your $20 for 5. Look, more ships. Tell you, they put boats on everything. They put boats on everything. Don't touch the boats. This one is actually not emergency issue. This one is Gorilla Money. So they're dealing with, issues of internal rebellion. And basically, if the government caught you with it, you're dead. If the guerrillas caught you without it, you're dead. So carry this in the legal tendril on you at the same time. All right, Vincent, you got the 2 $10 notes. Vincent. And then another 2 pesos that was actually issued by the Philippines. But yeah, I think I had a 5 peso or 1 peso like this, where you can tell like it was made on a very crude set of dies and press. But yeah, if you were caught by the government with this, you're dead. If you're caught by the rebels without it, you're dead.
Situation.
Yeah, you're just kind of dead. you're not winning. I think that's all I got for now. And if anybody's got anything they want to see again, or has extreme interest in German Knockgeld, because I can fill you up to your eyeballs and then some.
Anybody else? Speak now.
Or
You can always email Southern Coins. Absolutely. And ask him about it. But I'm going to just give you a chance to reply here in chat really quick. After Southern Coins, I'm going to do a giveaway really quick. And the giveaway is sponsored by Vincent, and it will be a dime entry into Everyday Opportunities dimes that he, if you haven't been over there to EC's channel, I'm actually going to grab the link to his dime video that he has up, and you can learn a little bit more about the 2025 Dime Time Challenge.
Matt T Coins is the Canadian Olympic set. Oh. Well, it does that. Got 2 5s, 2 10s. In it. It's like 4-ish, just over 4 ounces of silver. I got it at $200, just because it's in the box and I put it back in wrong. Luckily, that's easily fixed. But you got that at $200. Matt T Coins, got your COA and everything with it. Kind of a neat piece. That's all I got. I'm going to hop down. I'll be in chat for a little while.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you for coming up. Folks, I am going to wrong button. All right, we are going to do the giveaway now. It is a dime entry into Everyday Opportunities Dime Time Challenge. Bill 457 says he has some original commemoratives in the original packaging for sale. Bill, take some pictures, send them in. I'd be happy to show them. Hashtag kindness, folks. Hashtag kindness. Matt T Coins, welcome in. And I'm if you don't know about the dime challenge, it's an opportunity to be entered into something like, if you're familiar with the extravaganza, it's along those same lines of the extravaganza. You can earn an entry by sending a dime into Everyday Opportunity. Or you can send as many dimes as you want to enter yourself. You can send dimes for other people. You can win dimes on a stream like this stream or other streams. I hope Shibby Rob does another silver box as well, Siren. So the dime challenge, Everyday Opportunity has a, I'm trying to turn this here. Okay, I am going to share my, let me get this over here. I'll share the screen. You can look at the video. The giveaway will still be running in the background. So keep entering. I'm just going to share another screen in addition to, and you're going to watch the video so you understand. Just making sure that it came up on this before I hit play.
Here is you can send in your own silver dimes if you would like. Every dime is an entry. There is unlimited entry. Everybody who's in our community is able to play. You can win dimes on my channel, just on our Saturday show. I've been giving some dimes away already on some other channels. I wanted to kind of show y'all how big this project is going to be. This is one roll of dimes, 50 dimes, $5 space value. Now, these are just regular dimes, but they'll kind of give you an idea.
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing it. You need to go over to Everyday Opportunities and you need to watch that whole video. The link will be in the chat right there, but you kind of get the picture. There are dimes galore to be won, and there are multiple ways that you can get an entry. And this is one of them. You can enter hashtag kindness. Where are we at now? Matt T Coins, I'm just doing the giveaway. Then I'm going to show a quick email from Rosebud, and then we're going to Ray on panel. And then Kevin Rose has some emails, and then Nerd. So if that's what you mean. All right, we have 20 entries into, and the video link is there. It has the full kind of how-to. There's also numerous shorts that are updates to where it's at and how many entries are in already. And I believe the draw date is set for around October. And that the date hasn't exactly been determined, but the estimation is that that large jar that was shown in that video would be somewhere around $7,000 worth of dimes, roughly. Oh, we did move. So we're 67. Well, no, from the old house to the new house, we're about 74 miles, 78 miles. But we're closer to our kids now. I'm 9 minutes away from our daughter, and we're about 15 minutes, 18 minutes away from our son. So we are not out in the boonies anymore. Jonathan Eason, welcome in. All right, we have 20 entries. No more entries. Hashtag kindness. Just type it in one more time. Hashtag kindness, JetMac. Get that hashtag in first, JetMac. Everyday Opportunity, I showed an abbreviated version of your original Dime Time video. They need to go over there and watch the complete video to really get the full gist of it. And then I've told them that there are some shorts available with updates that you've done. And so we will pull a winner here shortly. 22 winners. Oh, you bet. Nope. There is a playlist. Yep, that's right. And tonight's entry is again sponsored by Vincent. So you're going to get a dime entry into the EC's. It is a great idea, Cartier Silver. All right, folks. 22 entries. I'm going to count it down. 9, 8. Type fast, folks. Hashtag kindness. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hashtag kindness. This is an entry into that Dime Time giveaway. All right. Thank you, Vincent. Yes, let's show Vincent some love in chat, folks. And the winner, Rosebud. Congratulations, Rosebud. Congratulations. Thank you, Vincent. Absolutely. Cartier Silver plans on sending in a roll. Well, if dimes are hard to come by, folks, we know who to blame, right? It's Everyday Opportunity, because that guy is making everybody buy dimes and send them in. No, which would be great, because then the winner of that, holy cow. Congratulations, Rosebud. You have won an entry into that. And I'm going to get back over here to my panel here. Congratulations. And folks, please throw some love into the chat there for both for Vincent and for EC. Vincent for donating the dimes and the entries, and Everyday Opportunity for leading the way in this. And giving everybody an opportunity to win a fantastic jar of silver. Yeah, really. All right, congratulations again, Rosebud. And Rosebud, that will show up over there on Everyday Opportunities, your entry when he does an update. So you'll want to watch for that. Folks, if you don't already have Everyday Opportunity, make sure that you grab him up and that you are subscribed to his channel. All right. I need to go back just to kind of clean house a little bit. I have one email from Rosebud that he resent, and so I'm going to show it right now. And then we will go to Ray, and then I'll go back to emails with Kevin and Nerd. So this little bit of housekeeping. Again, this is Rosebud's. This is the Ike, the bicentennial proof uncirculated clad Ike. And let's get the picture. Make an offer, bin or make an offer, $8 plus $1 ship or combined shipping. It is that Ike. Bill 457, you would be welcome to come up on panel. I can throw out the panel link if you want to come up on panel, but if you want to send an email with items, happy to. All right, Lisa. Any interest in this, folks? Again, this is from Rosebud. This is that bicentennial Ike. And I'm going to go back here and grab Rosebud's email. There's Rosebud's email. If anybody would like to send him an email, shoot him an offer on that Ike. All right. We're going to come back to panel now. We're going to, Ray is up. Vincent and EC, thank you for that giveaway again. We are now back to Ringmaster Ray.
Sweet.
And then after Ray, we'll have Kevin, you're on deck. Nerd, you're in the hole.
Well, I'll show you. First thing is show and tell. This is what I picked up from the coin coin show yesterday.
What in the world?
1794.
Holy cow. Holy cow. That's incredible.
So I picked that one up and another one that I upgraded and a few half cents. So, but that was the coolest one, I should say. So now I have an extra. That one is also a 1794, but just not as great shape. I almost got me a 1795. See, there's a 1794 also.
Okay, Moosox says he's drooling. How much do you want for that one?
Yeah, I bet. But this one here is a 1794. Also.
How much for it? Because
For
you're
this
not going
one?
to keep both of them, right?
Well, this one is, I would have to look up. I mean, it's probably in good. Good is what it would be basically at. Let me, because Gray Sheet doesn't have it that low. I have to go to price guide on ECGS real quick.
Yeah, the one that you picked up yesterday is definitely an upgrade.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. It went. I traded in a lot of silver for that one.
as Ray's agent, I will have to insist on 20% more than whatever he says on panel, Southern Coin says.
Because
Holy cow,
I think this one alone. Let me get back to the early dates. Braided hair. No, I don't want braided hair. I want early. US. Copper. Liberty
right,
Cat.
Moosox? Like, I saw that. And I'm like, I'm never doing a book of these because the varieties of them are holy cow. Nerd Analyst says, yeah, you call that a buyer's premium.
I can't find it on here very well. Why can't I? It's easier to find it, I guess, on NGC. I'll have to look that one up. NGC price guide. Okay, here we go. It'll be easier to find it this way then. I wasn't really expecting to look this up, but let's see. Price guides. Okay. All right, so the 1794, it's probably more about good. Okay, so this one's about good. I would say it's got at least a full date on it. Is 275 for that date. So that one's even 275 on NGC. And I would put it at about good. You have a good full date. 1794.
You heard the man, folks.
So if you're interested in that, just let me know and what you're thinking. Those are the early dates. And then I also have a early, nice looking. That one's an 07. Oh, well, no, this one I'm not doing. This is the 07/6. See the 07/6? This one's not for sale.
Oh, yeah.
07/6. That one's a neat one. And then this one is a 1797. 1797 on that one. So, Miss X, you were thinking about that one? If you are, make me an offer.
Cartier is saying flowing hair versus a lawnmower.
No, I know it.
Decisions.
Here's some other pickups that I got. 1745 Do It. You got some British colonial coppers. This one's 1777. Some more. That's a Connecticut. This one is 1770. What is that one? 17. Where's he at? Yeah. Should say down there. This is a token or a colonial, actually. 1783. 1783. Oh, it's kind of cool too. All right, let's get into some other ones then. I do have a 1837 Hard Times token. It is hold. It's probably been hold for, a nice almost 200 years. For $20, we would do 20 on it. Not 1 cent for tribute. Millions for defense. It's a Hard Times token from the 1837. I have an additional one of these in my large cent album now. $1831, tough date to get for a large cent. Do it in 40. Gray sheet says 52. I'd do it at 40. We've got some old foreign. I would say this is definitely a little bit old foreign. This is an ancient Roman Empire, Syria, Antioch, 198 to 217. Asking 40 on it. And it has a description on it below there. There's the other side. Roman Empire.
How cool is that? Yeah, if you call 1800 years old.
Yeah. No doubt about it. It says SIF, or I would say it's just a selfie of the empire.
I believe, who just got a 1916D? Was it you or was it Ashes that has?
You did.
That Ashes got.
Ashes may have got another one.
Yeah.
I haven't got another one. I saw a really nice one though, but I didn't have the $3,500 for it.
Oh, yeah. Pocket change.
I know it. All right, this is Russia.
It was Moosocks.
Moosocks. Okay, yeah. 1897, 2 kopeck, Russia, $5. Got your twin turkeys. Got some British pennies here if you're interested in those. One's 1860, the other one's 1862. Come on, camera, play nice. Just definitely not liking it.
Yeah, I knew I'd seen it somewhere. Moosock. Just the old gray matter couldn't come up with it. I knew it was one of you.
There we go, 1860. And then the 1862. I'll do $1 a piece on those. We have an 1964. I believe this is Greece. Do $1. This one is 1929, French Indochina, 68% silver. If you're interested in that, make me an offer. I have Syria, 1947. It's also 60% silver. And a 1948, 1 lira, Turkey. Also 60% silver. If you're interested in some foreign silver there. Let's get into some more US. Let's try some quarters here. 1927S. There's your full date, 1927S. Tough date to get. 48. $18.53, Rays and Arrows. That one is 35. $1907 Philly for 10. We have a bus dime, 1834. I've got that one for 60. Full Liberty. Like I said, always make an offer if you're interested in any of these. I have some Buffaloes. This is a very nice 1917 full date. Nice details still in the feathers and the hair. Fine 12. Partial horn. I've got 7 on it. Got a few of these. I got an 07, a 1900, 1903. Those are V nickels. Not bad shape. I would do, say, $4 for all 3. $4 for all 3. This one is the best of them all. It's got partial Liberty still in there. Very tough date. 1925 Denver. Nice condition. Nice original Indian there. Full date. And partial, almost 3/4 horn there. There's your Denver. Very tough date to get. And VF, it's an $88 coin, and XF40, it's $180. And I'm just going with the low end on this one. I would do 88 on it.
And that's a 25?
That's a 25 Denver.
Oh.
I have a nice 35S for 10. Very nice look to it.
How much did you say on that, Buffalo Ray?
I just started at the low end at 88. You got good, clear, full date. You got feather detail, and you got full lettering everywhere. Very clear mint mark, and about almost full horn, or right at it. Got this one here, 1980S. $3 for SBA. It is the S mint mark. This is the Business Strike S mint mark. Got $3 on that one. This one is the key date. This is the 1981 S proof type 2 clear S. That one is for 100. This is the toughest one to get if you have an SBA album. There's your clear S. Wish I had a clear camera that would stay in clear focus. This is also from the same set. This is an 81S Type 2 Proof Kennedy full cameo clear S. 25 on it.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And for Kennedys, this is one of the higher, more expensive ones. Type 2 proof. $18.92 for 20. Columbian Exposition. There's a ship coin. First year commemorative ever. Yeah, a 16 SLQ goes even in low grade. Want about $15,000 to $22,000. Where you can get a low grade Merc dime for $1,000.
Yeah, it's kind of a down payment on a house.
Yeah, exactly. Have a beautiful graded Canadian. I bought this off somebody that we know. And I would do, it is a tough date and a tough variety for the grade that it's in. I would do 125 on it, 125. It's a 5-cent silver Canada.
And I was going to pull up the coins in Canada.
Yeah, because I tried to find it. I had a few people tell me it was only about 125. I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't really find this one. I knew I paid a lot more for it, and you paid a lot more for it.
All right. Round leaves, crossbow tie. VF30.
Yep.
Oh, Ray, you aren't even. All right. You're not even in the ballpark with that.
I may just go ahead and put it on.
There you go. And then scroll down to the VF.
Okay, let me grab that over here.
So to find the Canadian coins, go to coinsincanada.com.
Oh, yeah. Not even close. Okay. I'll hold on to it then.
Yeah.
That would be the smart thing, and just do it on eBay or something.
Yeah, you can't sell it for that. That would be
Yeah.
craziness. I think at the time when I think I asked like 375 or something, or 400 for it or something at that time, and it's gone up since then considerably. So
Well, I do have a very rare Canadian dollar. It's the 1945 proof-like dollar coin, silver dollar. That is the 5/5. Look that one up. This one's 1914, 10 peso, $20 on that one.
yeah, grab up that site there. I just put another link, which is to the homepage on the Coins in Canada info, because they do tokens, metals, notes, Canada coins.
I have the Jesus note, or what they call the Jesus Christ note.
Yeah, you've got to account for USD prices for sure, Moosox.
The that 5/5 proof like key date silver dollar that me and Ash has looked up, you're looking at about $6,000 just for the coin. And I have the set. I don't just have the dollar. I have the proof like set, so it may be much more valuable than that. But the dollar alone is about $6,000. This one I have for $5 from Armenia. I'll put some of these up here. We've got a $10 government 10 peso. Very nice crispy one, $15. This is World War II.
Um, 10 peso.
And then I have the 100 peso also for 15. Got some Canada here. I've got that one for 10. Nice crispy looking 54, 1954. 10. I got another one for 10. I've got this one for 2 because it's a little more jacked up. And I've got this one for 2. Mexico. 50 pesos. That's from 2002. All right, let's get into some other stuff here. I have a very nice 1793 Mexico 1 centavo large cent. 1793 1 centavo large cent, $8. 1906, 10 centavos, 80% silver, $6. 1906, 10 centavos, 80% silver. Got that one for 8. All right, excuse me, 6. $1907 for 6, 10 centavos. 1907. And then we got some other stuff here. These are pretty nice condition here. This one is from 1958, Mexico silver, 1 peso, $5. It's a nice condition. And then I've got a 1964 also for $5. 5 on those each. And then these are the 1950 pesos. I've got these for $5 each. These are 30% silver. And I have 3 of these. You want to see the size difference? About the size of a $0.50. And then we have the 1948. This is 50% silver.
Ooh.
And I've got that one for 10. Morales. 1 peso. And that is all I got.
And that's all she got, folks. All right, let me drop Ray's info in the chat. It should hop up there now if anybody needs to reach out to him. Saw something
They
that
need some junk silver. Few Mercdine, few Rosie's, Canadian, and 1 1936 quarter.
All right. We're going to hop over to emails. We've got emails from Kevin Rose and then Nerd. If anybody else would like to come up and sell, I still have room after we do those emails. So let me know if there's anything there from Ray that you wanted to chat about. His info is in chat now. Just let us know. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
What the heck? I shared the wrong screen. Good grief. Like I've never done this before or something. Here we go. Wednesday, Bill. I will stream again Wednesday, midweek. I might do a pop-up here or there this week. I don't know. Hubby's off to the hayfield, so I'm here alone. Okay, we've got a bunch of emails from Kevin Rose, and then we have one email from Nerd. I usually kick off about 5:30 Mountain Time. So happy to have you here midweek, Wednesday. Like I said, about 5:30 Mountain. If I can get on earlier, I will, but my daughter gets off at 5. She usually calls me and checks in and stuff. So, all right. Kevin Rose, you are up. Nerd is on deck. I see Kevin is in the chat. We're going to kick this off. Kevin has some Montana Garnet gravel bags $25 plus $5 shipping. He has 5 bags available, guaranteed to contain at least 20 carats of almondine garnets, some large enough to be faceted, fun for the kids or the whole family. 5 bags available. Got to get in there and pick those little garnets out there. Again, guaranteed to contain at least 20 carats of almondine garnets, 25 plus $5 shipping. And when you clean these bags, make sure that you capture the water that you use to wash them, because you could get a little bit of gold in it. Pan it for gold. We have here a Sanskrit and Sterling Desert Rose Trading Company graduated bead necklace. It is silver, 18-inch, extends to 24. Whoops, I didn't capture the. It is a new condition, $80 shipped. Kevin takes Cash App and PayPal, friends and family. Sanskrit, jasper, and sterling silver graduated beads. There's your 925 mark. Take a look at that. Really has cool colors in those beads. $80 shipped. Oh, it could have a sapphire in that garnet gravel bags. He makes the garnet gravel bags with unsearched sapphire gravel, so bonus. You never know what you're going to get there. Could get a little sapphire in it. You never know. Up next, we have a size 7.5 sterling silver and Australia boulder opal. Handmade, 5.8 grams total, asking $55 shipped. This boulder opal, you can see a little bit of the color in it right there. Let's get up here. Look at that. I have a piece of raw boulder opal here. It is that brown matrix with the fire. Oh, yeah. See in the band, it says Sterling 925. Get back to that photo. Kevin just might pop out of the bag. You never know. Never know, never know. Never say never. It's like Casey Rhodes sent that picture in of the comic books, and he said, "Oh, I don't know." I'm like, well, you never know, because we have all different kinds of things on flea market. You never know what's going to sell, and about the time you think it won't, it does. All right. We have Kingman turquoise, 23.6 carat weight on 14.733 fine silver handmade pendant, hand cut, hand set, native made, $65 shipped. All right, Bill, you take care. I hope you get to feeling 100 times better really fast. Let me make this full screen there. We'll go through this. There's Kevin's maker mark, 3/9 fine on this pendant. Get up there so you can see that Kingman turquoise. Bumblebee pendant. This is Bumblebee Jasper set in sterling. It is 9.6 grams of 925 sterling silver, a 60.2 carat Bumblebee Jasper. It is handmade, COA included, native made, $55 shipped. 55 shipped. This Bumblebee Jasper looks like a scene from Yellowstone Park. Some of the geothermal areas that they have there, like a drone footage flying over it. It's kind of cool. Thomas tripped on a nickel says, I will bin that for 55. Congratulations, Thomas tripped on a nickel. Thomas, I'm going to, Kevin's information will pop up there in chat. He is in my bot there. So there's his email and his Eni Jewelry Cash App. Congratulations to both of you. Boom is right, Moosox. That's how you do it. All right. We have a 925 sterling Navajo made Cocopelli ruby and zoisite ring. Size 12, $85 shipped. Let's get in here and look at this color a little bit. Little purple and greens in that. There's that Cocopelli. So Cocopelli is a figure with lots of meaning, but fertility is one, not just for people, but for agriculture too. So fertility for crops. Kevin says it's such a cool ring from my own collection. I wore this for about a year, was $200 new. He's asking 85 shipped. 85 shipped on this. It is a size 12. All right, we're going to move on to the Boulder Opal pendant. It is 925 sterling, 11.3 grams total, $50 shipped. Look at that, how pretty. Starry, starry night. Doesn't that look like a starry night with all that color? Beautiful opal. There's the reverse. I'll get it up there so you can kind of see the size of that. Looks like it's about 1 3/4 inches long, and just about 1 inch wide. Get another look at that color in there. $50 shipped. Buy it now, put it away for Christmas or Halloween, or heck, just give a present away. There doesn't have to be a reason. Give it to somebody you love. Birthday, whatever. How cool is that? This is moving on here. Picture Jasper pendant. 3/9 fine silver. It weighs 9.6 grams silver weight. The pendant itself is 39.25 carat weight. That's the stone, folks. Let's get up here where looked like a 70s hot rod paint job. Too much cool. Yeah, back when you could buy the paint to do those paint jobs reasonably. I think this also looks like a starry night right here, like a Milky Way. Asking 55 shipped on this. 55 shipped. Kevin says, got your Cash App, Thomas. Thank you very much. Kevin ships promptly, so unless you've got a wallet with him. Oh, there you go. That's the one you want to see again. Yeah. All right. Moving on. We have two more and then we'll be up to nerd. We will do the mother of pearl pendants. They are $25 each, shipped. The mother of pearl pendants. Give you a cool look at those. They've obviously been worked with there. There's the reverse. They are a pendant, but they'd also maybe make a cool keyring. You know, put your house key on it or something. Or hook it into a hair clip if you wear ponytails or something like that. All right, we will move on. No interest there. And Kevin's last email. We have a size 7, number 8 mine turquoise rings. This would be choice, folks, choice. On these, they are $65 each. Again, as the tag says, size 7. These are Navajo made, I believe. $65 each shipped. That kind of looks like an ocean scene. There should be a shark swimming around here in the blue, hunting the reefs there. Pretty cool rings. That number 8 turquoise mine is no longer operational, so what's been taken out of it is I guess this is the only thing that's available. There won't be any more. Any interest on those? Again, choice. Up next will be Nerd. And Nerd, I'm going to show Casey's email really quick, just because it might be of interest and you weren't here when we showed it. All right. Thank you, Kevin Rose. Again, Kevin's information is dropping in chat. If you have any questions or want to shoot him an offer, there's his information right there. I'm going to just show this really quick. This was Casey's email from earlier. We had a Justice League. This is Justice League Europe 4.0 off-white to white pages. DC Comics 1990, featuring the return of the Global Guardians. Uh-oh. And the Green Lantern. This one graded at a 6.0, white pages. Green Lantern DC. What was the year on that? 12 of 96. Polaris, God of Magnetism. And he was asking 25 each. Shipping is $7.50, or trade for silver. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All right. Now I'm going to go on to nerds. All right, Cartier, it was really good to have you in. Nice to see you. Enjoy your food. And hopefully Wednesday night, I'll see a lot of you back. Okay, folks, this is Nerd. Nerd takes PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. I will drop Nerd's email. Nerd's also a mod, so he can drop his own email. But what we have here is a Benjamin Franklin $50 set. It is a complete 35 coin $50 set in the Dansko album. That's the number 7165 album. They are circulated with readable dates and mint marks. He has 2 sets available. And it is a bin of 550 shipped per set. Correct me if I'm wrong, nerd, but so of course the beginning of the album shows the mintage numbers. I will give you a look at each page, each photo. Here, try not to go too fast, but you'll get a general idea of these. Start at the top. So per set, with room for a few extras, if you want to throw a few extras in there. The Dansko album. Yep, melt is close to 500. And you know, they always carry a little bit of a premium, folks. So 550 shipped. He has 2 albums available. I remember very well Nerd working on these albums. So there you are, folks. There's, oh, good grief. That's just the same info again. I'm going to drop Nerd's email here. If anybody would like to reach out, nerdanalyst2020@gmail.com. And that's it for emails. Before I get out of emails, is there anything that somebody wants me to go back to and show before I hop out of there? Hope you have a good night, Cartier. We still have 26 watching. It's been a great night compared to what it had been for me with more attendance. I'm certainly glad to see more folks in here. All right, I will close that out. And Ray must have hopped out. So I don't have anybody else on panel. Is there anybody else that would like to come up and sell? Buy, sell, trade? If not, then I'm going to, I have a couple things I'll show here. I don't have much. There are 10 1-gram Valcambi grams in here. They're on 2 bars of 5 each. I'm asking $25 for it. That makes them $2.50 each. Monkey King Metals, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you are well. I have a 1941 Walker. Asking 18 on that. Deslogic, hope you're doing well. I have a freshwater pearl. This is out of an oyster that Ike's girl cut open on her channel. It is stamped 925 on that bale right there. She did drill it for me. It is a freshwater pearl on 925 silver pendant. I'm asking 18 for that, and it is in that kind of steely blue. Yeah, Dislogic. Ashes was not going to be on, but and Big T put out a video this morning where he said that I would be up because I had said that I would try to be home in time to run late flea market. These are also freshwater pearls. They're kind of a like a pale yellow color. They are on sterling hangers. I'm asking 25 for these. Again, Ike's girl did do these. These hangers are stamped 925 on them. So yeah, and I'll be back Wednesday night for sure too. I do have, if anybody needs, none of these are silver, just to let you know. I have some dimes. I shouldn't say some. I have a dime. If anybody needs a 96 Philly, and I cut that out of a mint set. And I also have quarters. And these are all ones that I've cut or didn't cut yet out of a mint set. It's still in the mint wrapper. So if you're looking for quarters for books, I have quarters. 79D, 87D, 2010D. That's out of 2007 Philly, 2007 Denver, Philly, Denver. Those are the state quarters, so they're all different states. That goes there. After the 2017, a 2010 Denver, and then I have 21s, 23s, 24s. I have 2 halves. They are a 27 Denver and Philly. And again, those are right out of mint sets. And I have lots of pennies, a lot of cents out of mint sets from various years. And I have from 1919, and then it skips up to 1926, and then the 30s, 40s, if anybody on the dime and the quarters, all of the quarters, Monkey King. Let's see. I would do Your statehood and national park albums were stolen at your stepdad's place. That completely sucks. I'm sorry that happened to you. I do. There's $7.25 face in the quarters, and then I have the 1 dime. I do 15 plus ship. How are you doing now, Monkey King? Things going all right? You still in the van, or where you? So if we said no, none of them are silver. Desk Logic, no. Yeah, I give good deals, but not that much. That would bankrupt me. PDQ. I'd have to be loco. I would hope that y'all in chat would be like, no, 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 you're not doing that. It's stopping me from making that error because whoofta. Monkey King metals, I would absolutely trade too. If you're interested in some kind of a trade deal, yeah, I'm up for that. Yeah, that'd be craziness, Desk Logic. That's a good way to go out of business in a hurry for sure. I had mentioned this earlier. I just want to show it right now. So I hang on to this, but this is a training dollar that they use in Asia. So it looks like, it's a Federal Reserve note, but it has the pink stamped on it, and they use it to train their workers to familiarize them with American funds. So just kind of interesting there. What else do I have in here? Nothing else. All right. You're out. You love your job. You're out of the van, but you have to find another place due to roommate leaving. But I'm doing good. That's good to hear, Monkey King Metals. That sounds great. And yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. That's a postcard that Kiwi sent me. That's Mount Taranaki in New Zealand. Where Kiwi lives. So just putting that there in the background. Oh, Haha Unicorn says, hello, everybody. I didn't squeeze it hard enough to, there we go. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I am going to get out of here, folks. Going to call it an evening. I'd like to thank everybody that was that sent in emails and was on panel. I appreciate all of you. I will be up Wednesday afternoon. 25 still watching. I appreciate that. Big flip. Thomas tripped on a nickel. Absolutely am blessed by your support for my channel. I appreciate the super chat, super stickers. I certainly don't expect it, but I absolutely appreciate it. It helps me keep the doors open. So y'all have a good night. Stay safe. Be healthy. Wash your hands, everybody. Wash your hands. And I'll see you Wednesday night. Good night, everyone.